Larry Bird welcoming rookies to the NBA per Savage, man. I got a lot of requests for this video. So, hey, we about to go and hop into it, man. Shout out to that boy Larry Bird. There goes. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all want more Larry Bird videos or y'all want more videos, just let me know what y'all want me to react to. And I got y'all. But let's go ahead and get it.
Around the NBA, everyone has their first moment in the league they still remember. Everyone starts out as a rookie, and when you're a first-year player, whether it's a trash talk exchange, getting owned by a more experienced player, or scoring your first point in the league, those memories stay with you forever. NBA rookies are also not above being starstruck by sharing the court with players they grew up watching. Considering that, things might get even worse when that vet player who's welcoming you is the trash-talking GOAT himself, Larry Bird. Welcome to the Squad Dawkins channel. Here we break down the best welcome to the NBA Larry Bird stories. With the number of players he trash-talked and took to school, if the NBA ever introduces a trash-talking award, it should be named after Larry Bird. The guy was just peerless when it comes to mind games.
NBA, bro, the NBA so soft nowadays, bro. You can't even talk trash to people like Larry Bird, bro. You can't talk trash. You can't say N1. You can't block a shot and be like, you can't. They're gonna call a 10. Like, NBA soft, bro. I wish they did have a Larry Bird trash talking award because they'll let people trash talk, bro. But
Johnson found the hard way. Eddie Johnson guested on the Rex Chapman Show published on BasketballNews.com YouTube page. He shared the legendary trash-talking and beating he received from the legendary Celtic legend.
He was always talking so much trash to me, and he taught me how to trash talk. I mean, Larry Bird basically taught me how to trash talk.
Imagine somebody talking trash to you so much, he teaching you how to...
And so... There's one game in Boston, he just worked me over, man. Like, I went out for the jump ball, and it was my second game of my career, and Cotton Fitzsimmons started. And I'm scared to death already. You know, not just a Bird, but, you know, I played against McHale in college, so he was cool. But Robert Parrish, I mean, Dennis Johnson, I'm looking at all these dudes, man, and I'm intimidated. I had played against Danny Ainge in college. So, but Bird walks out at the jump, and the veterans on my team said, Eddie, just don't pay attention to him. Fine. So I minded my own business on the jump, and he walks out, and he just stands next to me, and he leans over and he looks at me. And I didn't pay him any attention. He said, do you honestly think you gonna guard me, motherfucker? Curse that. Like, what?
Bro, how disrespectful is Larry, bro? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Imagine somebody in today's NBA do something like that, bro. Like, imagine somebody in today's NBA doing something like that. I don't think anybody got the guts to do that, bro.
I just didn't say nothing. Then he stands up and he looks over at our bench and he looks at Cotton. You all think this rookie gonna guard me? Man, I'm gonna bust you up. Just
I'm gonna bust you up. Oh and my God. Oh my God, bro. Nah.
Forward. I'm like, and so by that time, all the guys on the floor is just cracking up, even my teammates. So I'm like, would this official please throw this ball up? So the official couldn't throw the ball up because there was something going on the side. So then finally he walks around, stands in front of me, he said, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna wear your ass out. And then I looked at him, I said, I'm here, don't worry about it. I said, you ain't intimidating nobody. I said, I'm from Chicago, where you from? He started laughing. Game starts, and he's just wearing me out, okay?
Pause, hold on. Damn, yo, bro, it's like you can't do nothing about it, bro. It's like he talk his talk, but what you gonna do about it? Like, is you gonna stop me? No.
And I'm trying to go back at him. No. I'm shooting bricks. And in the fourth quarter he was in, it was late. Game was kind of close. And he came down, he said, you talking all that junk. I bet you can't do this. And he raises up from Steph Curry range. And he shoots an air ball. And I look at him, he like, that don't matter. It's the fact that I can do it and stay in the game. Ooh. I bet you can't. I'm like, okay. So
imagine shooting an air ball and still being able to talk crazy to a nigga. Nigga shot an air ball and be like, it don't matter. I can shoot those. You can. I can shoot those. You can't, little buddy. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
That stuck with me.
Johnson's story is not the first nor the last we will hear connected to Larry Bird welcoming rookies to the NBA. During his rookie season in 1982,
that's a bad picture of Bird. Why they got his nose like that? That's a bad picture of Bird. They knew better than that.
1983, Dominique Wilkins walked over to four-year pro Larry Bird right before tip-off. Bird, of course, was having none of it.
That was the first time Bird ever talked trash to me. It was my rookie season, my first game I ever played against him.
What'd he say?
I can't even tell you what he said.
My first year, I'm excited. I'm playing against Larry Bird. I go shake his hand, he wouldn't shake my hand. Back then, guys just...
You wouldn't shake your hand?
Wouldn't shake my hand. He would look at me and just nod, right? And I was like, well, maybe he's just getting into the game.
It didn't end just without acknowledging the rookie Wilkins. Bird continued hitting him with the trash talk.
And so the first time I'm guarding, he said, you don't even belong in this league. He shoots a three. Wham! I said, okay. Next time he comes down, he said, I don't know why they got you guarding me. He hits another three. And now I'm really mad now.
Right.
He's coming down the court, and I'm guarding him. He looks at me, he said, I don't know why they have you guarding me, Holmes. And he shoots the three. Now, I wasn't upset he made the three. I said, but this son of a gun just called me Holmes. And so I never forget that one thing, though, man. I'm like, I was so hot, you know.
Another former All-Star that got a nice welcome by Bird was the Seattle Supersonic Shawn Kemp. Kemp found out the hard way just how ruthless of a trash talker Bird was when he faced him as a rookie in 1989.
I'm gonna keep this real with y'all, man. My ass got busted real early, man. I came into the league, man. I was 19. You know how some of them vets, man, they play you to the T, man. I got played down in Boston one night. We was playing Boston Celtics. So the great Larry Bird. I didn't really know much about, I'm from Indiana. Larry's from Indiana. I knew about the history of Larry, but I didn't realize how he really got down. Larry gave me 50 3/4.
50 3/4? Oh man, I wouldn't even be able to talk about this ever again in my life. I don't know how you talking about this. I wouldn't even be able to sleep after that, bro. 50 3/4? Man, he would put you in a pot.
He was hitting everything.
And he talked to me the whole entire game.
What did he say?
Well, first of all, he asked me to jump ball. He said, "You the cat that broke all my records in high school, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He goes, "Yeah, you the one that used to dunk my brother too, right?" Like Eddie. And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He said, "I got something for you tonight." So every shot he was calling, at the defensive end, he would tell me, he'd be like, "When I get down to the other end, I'm gonna pump face you, get a hand one on you, look at you, go off the glass." That's how cold Larry Bird was. Man, I was to the point of like, look, I'm gonna foul him.
He didn't tell you he gonna end one, you pump fake you and go off the glass with it and then doing it, bro. Yeah, he top 3 now. He was top 5 in my book. Yeah, I got him top 3 now. He moved up. Yeah, he moved up. Yeah. He in that LeBron James, Michael Jordan. And Larry Bird.
Hard that he's basically gonna take his will. He started shooting the ball with his left hand, man. I was trying to foul his right arm. He was shooting with his left hand, banking it off on me, looking at me, still slapping me on my butt and everything, man, telling me everything.
When another legend was starting his NBA career, he saw firsthand how great Larry was and how serious he was about fulfilling his promises. John Stockton saw Larry Legend doing his thing at a young age, which is something he'll never forget. Back in 2018, during an appearance on The Dan Patrick Show, the Utah Jazz legend talked about his favorite Larry Bird story of all time, and he didn't hesitate, choosing one that he lived during his first campaign in the association.
I remember as a rookie, he came in, he walked by our bench at the Salt Palace and said, "I feel like 43 tonight." And he came out, he scored 43 in the third quarter and checked himself out with a 20-point victory. And
I feel like 43 tonight, man. Nigga walking in the gym, I feel like 50 tonight. I feel like 60. And then going, bro.
I was fairly impressed.
I couldn't be a player.
So he just picks a random number. I feel like 43, and he says it to the bench.
Yeah. It was fairly impressive, especially when he backed it up.
In 2018, the former Orlando Magic sharpshooter Dennis Scott told another Bird welcome to the NBA story. Scott, who was selected by the Magic with the 4th pick of the 1990 NBA draft, detailed how Bird shut him up with his legendary trash talk and basketball skills.
Bird was the only one that really kind of in his soft-spoken way when we talk about guys talking trash.
Yeah.
Hey, Rook, good to see you. Hey, great college career. I'm going to catch the ball. I'm going to pump fake. You're going to reach for it. You're going to get fouled. 2 tweets, you're going to have a seat. Lo and behold, Dan, he catches the ball. He pump fakes. I go for it. I reach. First foul. I come down court. Scott Skiles kicks me the ball. I shoot a 3. In your face, Larry Legend. Yes, I'm feeling good, Dan. He catches the ball again. Catches it. My dumb self reaches for it again. Tweet. Go have a seat. I see you second quarter, Rook.
Yo. It's like, y'all know this is true because there's multiple people saying he is telling me what he gonna do to me and then doing it to me, bro. I mean, the most disrespectful things I ever heard in my life, bro. Like, this is the type of things I'm trying to do on the court. Like, tell a nigga what I'm about to do with it.
So that's how Larry Bird pushed me into the NBA.
Clyde Drexler is possibly the most underappreciated Hall of Famer in NBA history. The high-flying Drexler was the Blazers' 14th selection in the 1983 NBA draft. He, too, quickly learned on the greatness of Bird and his trash talking.
I was guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident."
Bird could not believe the gall from a rookie Drexler. He issued a stern retort before resuming his destruction of the young Blazers swingman.
He was confident. You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Essentially, Drexler rivaled Bird as one of the league.
Bro, hold on. Nigga, Larry Bird got your coach laughing at you, bro. Your own coach, bro. Bro. And it ain't like he's so fast and bro, he just out there. I would have fouled him, bro. I would have got 2 fouls and got out early. I would have, he ain't getting 50 on me. I'd have been out the game. I'm fouling. Go ahead and take me out.
League's elite wings and took Larry Legend's spot as one of the very best when the Celtics star retired in 1992. Still, despite his eventual place among the game's top stars, Clyde learned almost immediately never to speak back to Bird. In 1992, the best players from various colleges were called in to face the Dream Team for their first scrimmage. Future All-Stars Chris Webber, Penny Hardaway, Allen Houston, Grant Hill, and Jamal Mashburn were part of the team dubbed the College All-Stars. Webber, who won the Rookie of the Year award in 1994, was given a stern warning by Larry Legend before the game. By Webber, Bird told him to make sure he's getting his sleep, because tomorrow Bird is going to bust his ass, and that he is going to remember it the rest of the week. Another angle to the Bird in the 1992 College All-Stars was brought by Jamal Mashburn. According to Mashburn, he, along with Webber, Houston, and Rodney Rogers, was given first-hand experience of Larry Bird's trash talking the very first time they met Larry Legend.
And Larry Bird, you don't realize how big Larry Bird is until you stand up close to Larry Bird. He walked by us and he says, "Y'all those college guys?" And we was like, yeah, we the college guys. And he looked at us and he said, "Get some fucking rest. It's gonna be a long week," and walked off. And we was like, what the hell? And so that we just excited. We like, oh, he just talking shit or whatever. But that's kind of cool, though. That's Larry Bird. You know who we are. But he ain't call us by Chris Webber and Jamal Mashburn. He's like, y'all them college kids. And then something happened. We're sitting there, and we get back to the hotel. Rodney Rogers says something to, it's a group of them. It's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and everybody's shooting the shit. And Rodney Rogers said, "Hey, Larry, you ain't hit a jumper since '84. Magic heard that shit.
Boy, is you out your mind? What? Is you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
And we ain't think none of it. The next day we came in, and I never seen this, and this one I was like, this is a different breed. Magic Johnson fed Larry Bird the ball probably about 8 times in a row down court. Larry Bird got the ball on Rodney Rogers, and every time he was about to make a move, he told him what he was going to do. One dribble, pull up, going left, off glass. One dribble, going right, spin, shot, bucket. He scored 9 times or 8 times in a row, left the court to go lay down because he couldn't sit on a bench. He had to lay down because of his back. And said, "Young fella, look like '84, huh?"
I look like 84, ain't it? I look like I'm back at 84, ain't it, little young buck? You caught me back on the end. You should have called me 84. I'd have gave you 40.
Yeah. Last time he made it.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. I said, so that's they kicked our ass for the rest of the week.
Weber finally added another awesome bird story from that scrimmage.
Larry?
T-Web shared the small trash talk that Larry Legend threw
Look
at
at Larry to charge. Look how big he is to everybody else. Larry was big, bro.
Rodney Rogers
like
and the
6'9",
young
6'10"?
prospects as he was lighting them up with his sharp shooting skills.
We wanted to see Bird and to be able to practice with him, see how he worked out, see how he shot, see the junk that he talked constantly. Why do you think my generation grew up talking so much, guys? They taught us how to do it. We used to watch all those blooper tapes and
not even
everything
NBA
else.
soft nowadays.
The best was my man Rodney Rogers. Strong, fast, quick, athletic, and Bird just set him up in the corner. Someone drives to the corner, Stockton, passed out the Bird, and here you see Rodney Rogers take a full sprint. And I'm talking about, you know how Zion blocked that shot a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
That's where where Rodney Rogers came from. Except, unlike the young kid that shot the shot, in the middle of him being in the mid-air, Bird says, "Welcome to the parachute club, rookie," and watches him go by him, shoots the ball, and like Curry does what Bird did, because he shot it and just kept walking down, like shaking his head like, these dumb youngsters, they'll never get it.
For Bird, it didn't matter if you were a future legend, like Dominique Wilkins or John Stockton, or someone who also repped his home state of Indiana, or just a white guy, you got treated by Larry Legend.
You got
even
treated.
If it's your first experience in the NBA. Tell us in the comments, who is the best trash-talking player in the NBA right now? If you enjoy...
I don't think it's Draymond, because Draymond just be saying dumb shit, bro. Who the best trash talker right now? I think AE. Give me Anthony Edwards, bro. Who y'all think the best trash talker in the NBA right now, bro? I think it's AE. Because AE actually he be going at Bron. He be going at the big dogs. Kate, he be going at the big dogs. And he be backing it up, beating them in series, like... So I think it's AE. Let me know in the comments who y'all think it is. But look, man, like, comment, subscribe, bro. Y'all want more Larry Bird videos? Let me know in the comments, bro. And look, somebody asked me, should I do like a, they asked me to pay me $20 because they wanted me to react to a longer video, like an hour-long, 2-hour-long video of Larry Bird and shit like that. I can do that. So let me know if y'all want me to make a membership or something like that, or something where certain people can have adventures where they can pay me to do reactions or certain reactions. Let me know in the comments. But other than that, I'm trying this video. Y'all already know what's going on. No cap.